What's up, gaggers? Back with another YouTube video, and today I'm doing my first ever movie slash 4K slash physical media review. And today I'm going over, if you haven't seen the thumbnail slash title, you do. You're in for it, okay? Look, when I was a child, one of my favorite PS2 games was this one, okay? Movie video game, okay? It was such a fucking banger, and it was based off the movie, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which I'm going to review today. Now, you might be wondering, well, if you were a kid when this came out, why are you reviewing it now? Well, actually, just recently, it came out on 4K! Steelbook! So I'm going to be going over it. I'm going to kind of unbox this sort of on camera, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to unbox yet. I don't have a setup that's good enough to do it, but I will still show you! I can't get the fucking plastic off! I can't open it! I'd ask my roommate, but he's sleeping right now. Okay. Got it! Got it! Okay. Come on, please. Please? Alright, I got the plastic off. It comes with a wrappy around it. It goes from the top. It's sticky, I guess. What's going on here? Okay. There's a little sticky booger on it. But, the back has, you know, stuff about the movie from whatever, saying like 25 years of whatever, or 20 years. So that's cool. That looks cool. But I only care about what's on the inside, you know? The back, front, and then gonna open this. I'm going to keep the digital code for myself, so I'm going to take that out first. And then we get to see the discs. Look at that! Looking good! There's art in the inside, so I'm gonna actually take these out. Oh god. I don't know how... Look at that. Like, how am I supposed to take this out? I don't even... Oh, I found it. I found out how! Okay. So here it is, the full art. I don't know, I can't see myself right now. I'm just praying that I clicked record, or this is gonna be a total waste of my time. But, looks cool on the inside. Can't wait to watch it, because that's also what I'm going to be doing. You know, I am 25, so it sucks that I'm still watching SpongeBob. That's probably why I'm currently lonely, but it doesn't matter, because guess what? I get to review this on the YouTube for all the gaggers! So, next time you see me, I'm going to be going downstairs. I got my mac and cheesy ready to go. We're going to watch this movie in 4K on my PS5. Okay, gaggers. I'm filming myself going downstairs. I have to come back up for my mac and cheesy anyway. Okay, so I'm excited to watch it. This is my roommate's room. Austin, I'm going to watch the movie! Oh my god, let's fucking go! Dude, this is what I'm saying. I'm so excited! I'm so excited. Okay. What? I can't Okay, I found out how to reverse the camera. I'm back, and guess what? Turning on PS5. Okay, I ran into issue. The power pack was off. I couldn't turn on my PS5. But it's all good now, gaggers! Why is it not? Okay, gaggers. Oh. Yeah? I'll be right back. Okay, gaggers. My roommate just yelled at me, so he said not to kick his door again. And he told me to do the dishes, so I gotta do that first. And then once I do the dishes, I'm gonna watch the movie, and then I'm going to review it up in my room again. Alright, gaggers, I'm back. Did the dishes. took a shadad and I watched the movie. And I just want to say it was a fantastic movie. Uh, just as awesome as I remembered it from childhood. There are some jokes that I definitely didn't realize when I was a child that now I understand, more as an adult. Uh, but now, it was still good. Everything was fine with it. The packaging of the Steelbook itself, really nice. I liked it. I liked the inside art. I thought it was nice. I liked that there was a digital code. I will say the digital code thing, it sucks because you have to have a subscription, not a subscription, but you have to have an account with a different provider. So Apple TV and some other one, which I don't have either of those. I do have an Apple device, so I guess on one hand it's not really an issue, but it just sucks whenever you get digital codes for things. I know some people actually desire them and they actually buy just the codes themselves. I'm not someone that's like that. In my opinion, people who own physical media should be able to rip it onto their own devices and make copies for themselves, but the Fed don't like that, so I guess that's for a whole different video. So the digital code was kind of an issue. I guess that would take a little bit off of the physical media release, the 4K Steelbook edition, for me specifically. But the art was cool. I liked I didn't watch the Blu-ray. I only watched the 4K. The 4K, everything was nice. Kind of bleeding in from the packaging itself into the movie. The start screen, I'll have an image on the screen right now. The start screen was static. There was nothing moving. And I know this is a standard for 4Ks, so I guess it's okay. But this is a remaster of an older movie that originally came out on DVD, maybe even VHS actually, I don't know. And it just sucks that it was just static. It just sucks that they do that now. I guess I can't take points off because, again, if it's a standard, I can't say, that actually makes it worse. But it would have just been nicer to have, I don't know, a fun moving background or maybe video from the movie, maybe extras, I don't know. But they didn't have it. So packaging, I would say probably I don't know, a 9, 9.5. The marketing for this, I actually found this 4K release Steelbook actually by accident. Again, I think I mentioned this in the first part. It's been a few hours because I've since watched the movie and stuff. I found it on accident because I was looking up the game and I was like, I wonder if it's ever come to 4K or even Blu-ray, honestly. Because I have a copy of the DVD, which I actually am going to go over a little bit later. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, let's just see. And there it was. I found it 3 months ago. It's currently July 22nd at the time of filming this. So I found it May, maybe even April. It was around that time. I couldn't pre-order. Well, I could pre-order it, and then just recently came in. That's why I'm doing this video. To be fair, it's probably going to be in August when this actually gets uploaded. But I'm just saying, at the time of filming, this is pretty new. But the marketing, I didn't even know it existed. It only happened because I just thought it up to do it. So that kind of sucked. But at the same time, I really don't care. Physical media, I think it's just something that should always be present, so I don't really care about the marketing part. But their marketing probably was lacking, especially since, again, it was just a happy accident that I even saw it. Next, I actually want to talk about the content itself. Not the overall, just the movie, because, again, I thought the movie was fantastic as a child, and now as an adult, thought it was cool. Obviously childish, it's for children, but I thought it was okay. But the actual content, as in, the images, the video itself, that's actually what I want to go over. So first and foremost, the movie starts off with live action, and the live action looks really good. Just as a brief glance, I saw this version of the live action, which is DVD, and from 4K to DVD, it's clear as day that the 4K version looks so much better. The live action just is way better. It's clearer, it's crisper, and even though you can tell it was filmed a long time ago, it looks so good and just clear and again crisp that it would throw you off. It kind of felt like I was watching a 4K video that was touched up to look like it was filmed in the year 2004, but obviously it's the opposite. A 2004 film has been remastered to a 4K. So that was really nice. It looked very good, and that's actually a really good up for the 4K release. But there is a there is a huge glaring issue from the beginning of the movie. Once it gets to the animation part. The live action, I was like, wow, that looks really nice. And then the animation itself comes up, and I was kind of I didn't understand what I was like trying to see, okay? So like I felt something was up. It didn't look right, but I was like I can't put my finger on it. Like there's something here. The animation looks very crisp. Nothing looks wrong. So what was it that I was like missing? What was it that I was like what was it? Like I can't put my finger on it. I really couldn't. And then I think around the 8-minute mark is, and I'm going to post these stills in a second. Around the 8-minute mark, there was a scene with Plankton, okay? And it's him realizing the Krabby Patty formula will, something's up, okay? And he's thinking about this formula, and I immediately recognize it. Plankton's eye had so much color that it kind of threw me off. At first I was like, oh, I think his eye's white, so why is it this like green? Then I actually, while I'm watching the movie, I look it up on Google, and I was like, oh, his eye does have colors. His eye isn't white, but it doesn't have this much color. And then throughout the movie, more and more I was like, okay, this release has something wrong with its coloring. So, for the record, it is my understanding that some 4K remasters of videos, films, etc. They use different types of remastering techniques. I don't know. But sometimes they're too bright or too dark. And I think that this one is too dark. And I just want to say for the record, okay? The stills I am showing you, that they might be like a few frames off. So like if that's an issue, please know that like I tried getting the exact frame. The timestamps from this and the 4K didn't really match up. They're like a few seconds off, but whatever. This has what I would say, the DVD version, this is what has the real color, right? Like, this is how I remember the movie looking. And the 4K is just darker. And it's clearer, right? So the color is clearer. So that's something that's better. But on the other hand, it's not correct. So the color is superior in the 4K release because it's a weird thing to say, but it's just clearer. But it's not right. And another thing, these are directly taken, these stills directly taken from the file itself. This isn't me messing with it on Photoshop. This isn't me messing with it on a TV screen or my TV settings or my console settings because I watched this on a PS5. This is raw, completely just taken from the files itself, right? These are what these stills look like raw. I didn't, and here's the thing, I understand some people who are really into physical media. I am, personally. I have hundreds, probably at this point, maybe even over 1,000 titles in my collection. I'd have to count, but it's probably up there, right? I know that some people like to piss with their audio and their video and, make it the perfect experience, whatever. They go really wild into it. I like to think of, being a casual. I want to put a DVD, Blu-ray, or a 4K UHD into my PS5, and it should just look good off rip. So I guess maybe there would be some way to color correct this through settings, maybe. But I'm not going, I'm not tech savvy enough, at least on that side of things. I'm tech savvy enough to obviously, navigate PCs and shit and make videos and stuff. But again, it should just work. It should just be good off rip. And what I've noticed is the color is just too dark. It's crisper, but it lacks, I don't know, the depth of what the original movie had. So overall, okay, the movie 10 out of 10, perfect movie in terms of, plot, everything. It's a good children's movie. It's awesome. But this 4K release, on one hand, it's very, very superior to the DVD release. I'm sure this DVD release was way superior to the VHS. I've never actually, I didn't even touch the Blu-ray, so maybe the Blu-ray is better. I'm just saying for the 4K itself, it's superior in almost every way. But at the same time, the color is so dark and kind of devoid of what the characters are supposed to look like, how they're supposed to, I don't know, be projected on the screen, that in some way it actually subtracts kind of a lot from the experience. And the issue is, on one hand, I wanted to say, watch the DVD version instead of the 4K. There is a part of me that says that's how it should be. But on the other hand, it's just way crisper. And that's going to take away from my rating. The movie's a 10 out of 10. But the release, it might be like a 6 out of 10. I don't regret buying it, but at the same time, if the color was exactly how this was, or maybe just a little bit off, I would say 10 out of 10. The release was amazing, the movie is amazing, everything is amazing. But it falls so flat that it just subtracts from the experience. On one hand, this is better because this portrays the characters and the world is how they should be projected. But this was from 2004. This 4K release is from 2024. So it just sucks. I'm so torn. One part of me says recommend just getting the DVD. The other half is but get the 4K. It just sucks. This position sucks. 10 out of 10 movie, 6 out of 10 release for the 4K. I wish it was better. The color, again, the color and the rendering of how they did it, the remaster itself, and the color is just so bad, I can't recommend it. Now, if you're savvy enough to go into your TV settings or whatever you're watching on settings and make it so the color is close to this version, I would say 100% if you know how to do that, do it. Good on you. Get the 4K, don't get this version. Make it look like this version, at least color scheme wise. And then you're good. Then 100% get the 4K. But if you remember the movie having, I don't know, vibrant color, because again, it's a Nickelodeon show, it's SpongeBob. it's a toss-up. If you want the Steelbook because you think it looks nice, get the Steelbook. But if you kind of are thinking like, I'm on the fence, should I get it or should I pass? I would say probably pass. The color isn't that good, and yeah, it subtracts a lot. Again, I showed the stills. I'll put them up on the screen once again. Even in the stills, you should be able to see that one is crisper than the other. Again, these are direct, like raw, taken from the source itself, the DVD and the 4K. I don't know. I came into this really wanting to love the 4K release, and now I'm kind of like on the fence, so I don't know. Anyway, I will end it there. 10 out of 10 movie, 6 out of 10 release. And yeah, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe! And please let me know if you even cared about this review, if you think I should do more. Maybe there are other releases or whatever. Or just movie reviews. I know that I kind of went into this saying it would be kind of maybe a movie review. It's hard because I'm so biased. I've watched this movie plenty of times as a kid. I'm biased, okay? I'm sorry. I can't give a review that's like actually good because I like it so much. But other reviews will be coming where it's strictly just the movie. I have one in the works. I have a script for it, kinda. To be fair, it's been a while since I've watched it now at the time of filming, so that's probably going to suck for me. Hopefully it'll come out soon. Hopefully I get to do more release videos or whatever. And yeah, okay. See ya.